lot of boxing, a lot of sparring, all the physical straining, running, lifting weights. That's beautiful. But you need to practice on what you have to do, and you have to box. So you should do as much boxing as possible leading up to the fight.
Who am I? Who am I to the people? I have a kid now, like I said before. Honestly, it's just that fatherhood time. I haven't yet spent much more time with my son as I would want to. And he'll understand that as he gets older. If I can see, how can I change and how can I give my son more knowledge rather than luxury things, then I'm gonna do that. And the take back is really just about inspiring others like we always do, and grabbing everything, becoming a 2-time undisputed world champion, breaking history, making more records, doing things that people have yet to see. And I'm just grateful to even be here, honestly.
You're hitting the bag, right? I see you hitting when you walk. I want you to do like this. Boom, 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 boom. You keep for boom, 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 boom. How long you can do that? 1, 2, 1, 2. A combination, boom, like punch. Boom, 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 boom.
And of course, hard work pays off. So this is where it shows. And yeah, man, I think that's the hardest part, though, is taking it all in. I think that's the hardest part, taking it all in. Because I want more. I'm not happy. I'm not satisfied yet. I need more.
What else more do you want? What is more boxing can give you?
I need to put my foot in their neck, Mike.
Oh, you want to hurt people? I
want to hurt them.
That's a good one.
You know what? You know what I love about you, Mike? Is that right there. You always wanted your foot on their neck. Yeah. And I love that because it's the best feeling, man.
That's what the believe it or not, that's what the people want.
Yeah, of course.
People want.
Have you ever had that moment when boxing suddenly feels like a chessboard, with everyone making small, calculated moves to win? Not just the fight, but the narrative too? That's the energy surrounding this moment. It all kicked off with a viral clip showing Mike Tyson stepping into Teofimo Lopez's camp, running drills, and introducing him to the classic peekaboo fundamentals.
I just say to God, I need your help here. Because I'm about to do something that I'm not built to do, and that's quit.
When you watch the footage, it's immediately clear. Iron Mike is in full teacher mode, working reflexes, slipping counter drills, and bringing that unmistakable presence of someone who's been to the very top. This isn't a quick cameo. The clips have spread rapidly across social media, painting a clear picture of Tyson passing on his experience and sharpening Lopez's preparation. Now flip the tape. After those sessions, a curveball followed. Tyson, never one to soften his opinions, started speaking on Shakur Stevenson. His comments came off as praise laced with a warning. On one hand, he acknowledged Stevenson's polish and elite ring IQ. On the other, he was blunt about what it takes to survive against someone like Teofimo at this level. That mix of respect and reality check is what made his words hit hard across social media. If you're Stevenson, hearing Mike Tyson say he respects you but warns against overconfidence is the kind of public pressure that instantly sharpens focus.
Do you recognize this energy?
Energy is beautiful, but we need something to match it. We need something.
Can't nobody match
know.
this energy, Mike. Come on.
I know, but you're looking at it, and this used to be a space that you lived in.
There's no doubt about it. That's why I'm getting excited with the other opponent.
Mike's just an instigator at this point. He just wants to instigate it. I love it.
Yeah, but I think the biggest thing about it though is that guys like yourself, legends, I call it, is you guys paved the way. And I appreciate the sport so much, but there was one thing that you had once said, it's like, the way I love the sport, it could hurt you though, because it could break your heart many times.
Oh, many times.
And that's what it's been doing. I love it, I love the sport, but my biggest thing now, my goal is not about, yes, the financial funds and all that, absolutely. Get paid, we risk our lives. But the whole thing is about making the fights happen.
Let's be honest. What does it really signal when Tyson, the man who redefined power and intimidation in the ring, takes time to work with a young fighter like Lopez? First, it shifts the narrative. It shows Lopez isn't just grinding through camp. He's learning battle-tested, old-school craft. Second, it creates uncertainty. Tyson's peekaboo style is rooted in compact defense, sharp counters, and ruthless timing, a dangerous equation for any fighter who depends on single-shot power and pressure bursts. Simply put, Lopez doesn't leave those sessions the same fighter he was when he walked. So where does Stevenson fit into all of this? For fans who live for the narrative, it creates a compelling triangle. Stevenson as the slick defensive technician, Lopez as the explosive, confident puncher, and Tyson as the unpredictable mentor, quietly sharpening Lopez's arsenal. Tyson's remarks, mixing respect with warning, accomplish two things at once. They reinforce Stevenson's elite skill set while also suggesting that Lopez may enter this fight with a different mindset and strategy than expected. That kind of psychological shift matters, because at the highest level, momentum is often shaped by what fighters believe about each other long before the opening bell rings.
The further you pull your hand back, the harder you punch, but it's not. Punching comes with relaxation, real good pinpoint accuracy punching. You can hit a guy with pop and boom.
Let's talk specifics, the real meat and potatoes of how Tyson's involvement could shape this matchup. Shakur's greatest weapons have always been his control of distance, subtle head movement, and that almost surgical ability to turn defense into offense. He operates like a watchmaker in the ring, making micro-adjustments, manipulating timing, and exploiting the smallest pockets of white space to land clean shots and slip away untouched.
Yes, sir. Last three.
Lopez is more like a wrecking ball with a blueprint, explosive, confident, and capable of ending a round with a single, perfectly timed sequence. Tyson's peekaboo isn't about making things look pretty. It's about making ugliness brutally efficient. Compact guard, sharp bobbing, and masterful counter timing. If Lopez absorbs even a fraction of that, he can close the distance while minimizing risk. A serious headache for anyone trying to keep the fight neat and controlled.
He knows the in and out about fighting, and it's just that we have to transfer that because he's using his legs and elbows and everything, grabbing. So we kind of, I don't know, did a new foundation and made him more elusive. You know, made him more elusive. He throws his punches with just bad intentions, and I just believe the consistency.
Now, let's break it down tactically. Stevenson's ideal blueprint: control range, snap the jab, create angles, and frustrate Lopez into overcommitting. That strategy counts on Lopez making mistakes out of impatience. But now picture Lopez with tighter head movement and sudden, compact counters courtesy of Tyson's guidance. Suddenly, Stevenson might not find all the free space he's used to. Tyson's coaching isn't a magic wand. Lopez won't turn to Sugar Ray overnight, but it could cut into Stevenson's rhythm, force him into riskier exchanges, or bait him into scraps he'd rather avoid. That's why Mike's words carry weight. The chessboard is still very much alive.
You can't go out there toe-to-toe slugging. You gotta cut him off, chase him.
Cut the ring off.
Yeah.
I think he's got good footwork.
He has good speed, too.
He's got great speed. He's got great power.
Let's take a step back and look at the human side. Tyson dropping cautionary comments about Stevenson is as much a media move as anything else. Headlines light up, Iron Mike warns young champ, and suddenly fans, analysts, and the fighters themselves are buzzing. It's not personal, it's boxing. Veterans push younger fighters because it sells fights and sharpens minds. For Stevenson, seeing this on social media presents a choice. Either use it as motivation to focus harder, or let it trigger an emotional reaction that clouds judgment. True champions turn that noise into fuel. More reps, more precise sparring, more attention to detail. History shows that the best fighters don't crumble under doubt. They refine their game because of it. This is where fans and analysts start having fun. Is Tyson's involvement pure strategy or just theater? Could Lopez's camp be planting a subtle psychological nudge to rattle Stevenson? Possibly. Boxing is as much mental as it is physical. A viral clip of Tyson leaning over Lopez, whispering technical advice, sparks a reaction from Stevenson and his team, publicly or privately. How they respond becomes part of the chess match. Do they leak sparring, highlight Stevenson's defensive brilliance in interviews, or quietly adjust their strategy? But let's be clear, none of this diminishes Stevenson's strengths. His training footage shows elite-level movement, timing, and composure under pressure. He has outboxed top opponents and a team that knows exactly how to maximize his skills. Tyson's cautionary words aren't a prophecy of doom. They're a reminder to respect the threat, the kind of reminder champions thrive on. And Shakur? He's taking it seriously, turning it into focus and discipline. That's exactly what makes him so dangerous.
You got time limit. January 31st. Cool gonna beat your head. Put that in there.
Loosen up a little bit. Shadow boxing, get some sparring. Maybe about 8 to 10 rounds. And
everybody talking about Tio gonna win. Y'all all know that he gonna win, bro. Shakur actually fight accurate people, like not bums. Like he fought Oscar Valdez. Tate pulled out the fight because he's scared. Ryan Garcia's scared. Like they all scared. Even Devin Haney. Shakur gonna stop him. This easy. That's so easy. Y'all already know the question. Shakur on top.
That was a good fucking job.
I don't know. It ain't like I said. Your boxing get better by the hour. Okay. Soon you'll be undefeated.
Niggas will all be just sitting back. You saw him waiting though, right?
All right, let's turn up the heat. The fight itself is one thing, but the real drama is off the ropes. A legendary figure like Tyson mentoring a rising star, all while sizing up a master tactician like Stevenson? That's classic boxing theater. Past meets present, Ego clashes with craft, and the media amplifies every moment. Come fight night, all the hype, speculation, and social media chatter might fade, or it could fuel the fire. The bell decides the result, but the build-up? That's already history in the making. Tyson's training clips and pointed warnings? They've added depth, tension, and intrigue, making the story as compelling as the fight itself.
It all works hand in hand. It flows like water, as Bruce Lee says. And let me tell you, Tyson Fury said it doesn't matter if he has Muhammad Ali, Bruce Lee, and Mike Tyson training him. The fact of the matter is, all of those three combined are a novelty of the cuss style, of a boxing style that Mike knows like the back of his hand. And
here's what to focus on during the fight. First, watch Lopez's movement post-Tyson. Look for tighter defense, more controlled entries, and less reckless exposure. Next, observe Stevenson's footwork. Does Lopez close the distance more effectively, or does Shakur adapt with smarter angles? Finally, pay attention to the mental battle. How do both fighters handle pressure? The opening rounds will reveal a lot, and if Tyson's influence is evident in Lopez's performance, it'll dominate the headlines afterward.
Right fight for you, Teo.
The best fighting the best. And I think that since, after a tremendous performance by Crawford against Canelo, you see that type of fight and the magnitude it brings, you want to emulate it.
You could have fought anybody as well. 135, look for unification. For you, why was this the right one?
If you look in and around my weight class, I can't get the other big fighters to get in the ring. So you got to go to somebody who's willing to do it, and he was willing to do it, so now we're here.
What do you think of Shakur, his style?
Great fighter. Good fighter. He knows how to fight. He knows how to box inside, outside. He knows how to use his lateral movement. So I think that all those things I need in order to enhance my skill sets and also to challenge myself, because we can't say we are the best if we don't see it or look for it or even go out there and test it.
You've been critical of him, though, over recent months. I think you said he had the power of a 6-year-old at one point on social media. You did, yeah. You had a lot of tweets over that.
I don't even remember. Dang. I don't even know what I'd be doing.
But you seem to believe that 140 may be a bridge too far for him, a step too far for him.
Shakur was honestly the most flawless from 123 all the way down to 114. Since then, he's had his shares of victories. I think 135 was his top tier. 140, I think we just gotta wait and see. You know what I mean? And for him to even...
The opening rounds will reveal a lot. If Tyson's lessons show up in Lopez's performance early, that'll be the story everyone highlights afterward. But let's be real, clips and hype don't win fights. Reputation doesn't win fights. Preparation does. Tyson's involvement adds flavor and intrigue, but it's not a guarantee. What truly counts is whether Lopez absorbed those lessons, whether Stevenson adapts on the fly, and whether both execute their plans when the bell rings. That's the essence of boxing. The drama unfolds only once the fighters tell the story in the ring.
Going up to the 40s, I was already at 40.
Yeah, for sure.
So you see that 10-pound gap. I was thinking I was probably gonna move up to 47.
Okay, seeing me, you think I'm smaller in person, or like, what do you think?
I know nothing.
Okay.
I know nothing, man.
I think that was your angle with Lomachenko. Like, I felt like you knew how little Lomachenko was, and you kind of capitalized off of that.
Heck no, that man was...
This is the kind of subplot that makes Fight Week unmissable. You get boxing IQ, you get drama, and you witness young fighters evolving under the guidance of legends. Mike Tyson stepping into Teofimo Lopez's camp, and even cautioning Shakur Stevenson, creates the spicy headlines that make fans lean in closer. So grab your snacks, clear your schedule, and soak in the beautiful, chaotic, brilliant spectacle that only boxing delivers. Who wins? The bell will decide. But the build-up? That's already a knockout story. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss our upcoming content.